Next on Cal High Sports Bay Area, huge league games with regular season titles on the line. We'll have Newark Memorial battling Monroe Catholic. Prospect meets Gunderson, and Clayton Valley takes on College Park.
Girls hoops include Pittsburgh and Heritage, soccer with Bellarmine and St. Francis. I go bowling with two of the best in the Bay Area, and the story of the Wilcox basketball players away from the court to help their ailing mom. It's all next on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. We start this week in the East Bay League, where the De La Salle Spartans come into the week with a perfect league record and a chance to clinch the league title against second-placed Monte Vista.
Yeah, the Mustangs 2 games behind the Bay Area's top-ranked team. Monte Vista looking to ruin the Spartans' undefeated league season and keep their slim chance for a share of the league title alive Tuesday night.
Nikhil Peters and family being honored during Senior Night at De La Salle, the league title on the line. Start of the first, DLS came out hot. Amika Udinye rolls off defenders before finding Nikhil Peters behind the arc for 3, 8-4 Spartans. And then it's Amika again with the steal and assist up to Nikhil for the two-handed slamma-jamma, extending the lead to 6. Second quarter, De La Salle clicking on all cylinders. Nick Marachuk passes to Jordan Retito down low for 2, and it's 24-10 DLS. The Mustangs feeling the pressure. Spencer Lachelles connects with Kevin Yerna for the easy lay-in, and MV gets a much-needed 2. But there is no stopping the Spartans. Colby Orr over to Udinye. Udinye to Connor O'Day, and it's O'Day hitting from long range 32-16. Monte Vista continue to fight. Noah Thompson passes to big man Spencer Lachelles, ending the quarter with momentum. Started the third, strong passing by MV. The ball ends up in the hands of Austin Fidal, and the Mustangs' comeback was just getting started. Both teams trying to match buckets. Emika driving to the hoop, 50-37 DLS. However, the 3-ball was falling for MV in the third. Corey Jackson hits to pull within 8. Fourth quarter, Monte Vista within 6 now. Retino maneuvers his way into the paint for the deuce, 57-49. Going back and forth, just 5 minutes left. It's Vidal with the acrobatic bucket, 57-51. But every time MV came within striking distance, the Spartans would knock down a shot. Retino to O'Day, part of his game-high 15. De La Salle clinches the East Bay League title with a 67-62 victory. Nikhil Peters and Connor O'Day leading the way for De La Salle.
A heavy rain at Clayton Valley as the Ugly Eagles host the California Grizzlies. First half action, Clayton Valley sending the ball into the box. It's punched out by the keeper, but then centered perfectly for Jesus Martinez. He winds up and blasts it home, and he's not going to miss from there as the Ugly Eagles take a 1-0 lead into the half. Second half now, looking to stay alive. Cal puts a corner kick into the box. It pinballs around and finds the feet of Captain Joey Holden, who gets it up and over the outstretched keeper, and the Grizz ties it up, and we head to overtime. After 2 scoreless extra halves is off to penalty kicks. Elam Rahik shooting for the Eagles. He will step up and rip it right into the open left side of the goal, and then grabs the ball for good measure just to make sure we know that it's actually him. Clayton Valley goes up by 1. The Grizzlies need an answer, taking a shot at the right post, but Isaac Salcedo comes up with an incredible diving save. Clayton Valley advances to the second round of the NCS playoffs, 4-3 in the shootout.
Out to Live Oak as the Acorns are going nuts. Winner of this one takes over first place, and in the first it's Juliana Blotz making a nice move and scoring right there. And then we'll take a look at lead. They'd have the size advantage in this game. Stacy Moore to Jaden Anderson. But in the minutes leading up to the half, the Acorns going nuts again, or more specifically, Amy Gunther going nuts. That's 3, makes it 28-13. Then after a turnover, she's going to do it again at the halftime buzzer. Gunther nails another one and runs to the bench. Live Oak ends the half on a 16-3 run and a lead by 18. Lee is a strong team, though. Off the miss, Renee Wash will gather it and score for the Longhorns. Ed Harris doing a good job in his first year with these girls. The Live Oak couldn't be stopped. Faith Lloyd to Blotz, and it's 39-21. Then sophomore Grace Smith will step back for 3. Look at Coach Mike Kiefer near the bench. He told us that everyone is buying in on this team this year, hence the big lead in this one. And there's no quit. And Stacy Moore for Lee, though, a very strong senior player. She gets the second chance opportunity. The Live Oak had their way all night long. Smith to line on the sweet back cut, and that'll do it. The run before half put it out of reach as Live Oak takes control of first place in the Santa Teresa standings. Each week we bring you the Players of the Week, brought to us by the Hip Hop Department in Music Production at the Rikus Center.
The players chosen from last week's games. Here are this week's Players of the Week.
I'm bringing back Rikus Center, our hot Players of the Week.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. One of America's protege, Aaron Osback, made it look easy scoring, glaring goals that put them in the playoffs. Daring those that did not believe in the Cougar, daring folks neck. Aaron shows back, so get to know check them on top of the post and together like a wolf pack. 2-0, she was the only one to score. Got plenty more there, M&D in store. Protecting St. Francisco is Joshua Fohas, telling all opponents no mas. 9 saves, oh God, is that a goalie or a priest? Blessing every ball coming with his fist. Now they are in base with that win. Now this was back to Bellarmine, but Joshua going for the ring. The Lancers are feeling good about their chances. The title is so close that they can sense it.
Oh yeah.
These are your Players of the Week.
Each week, Muir orthopedic specialists bring us great advice on sports-related injuries. Here's Dr. Murali Murthy with this week's tip.
Plantar fasciitis is an inflammation of the plantar fascia, a thick band of connective tissue on the arch of the foot. This fascia acts as a shock absorber during walking and running and can become irritated. Plantar fasciitis can be prevented through proper warm-up, stretching, and shoe selection. Wearing well-fitting shoes that fit your foot and support your arch is important to ensure that the fascia is not aggravated during activity.
Coming up, the league title game in the Mission Valley League as Newark Memorial meets Moreau Catholic.
And the Wilcox basketball players off the court to help their ailing mom. Our Stevens Creek Toyota Spirit of Achievement features next.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists, the leader in innovative sports medicine, is proud to present its new 46,000 square foot facility in Walnut Creek. This new leading-edge facility combines high-tech equipment, an Olympic weightlifting area, indoor turf field for training and rehab, and expanded physical therapy facilities. The new Muir Orthopedic facility features efficient and personalized check-in, spacious reception areas, and on-site digital x-rays for fast results. For the best care for your treatment and recovery, visit the doctors at Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
The Rikus Center for Human Enhancement offers a range of programs in the athletic fitness department designed to train athletes of all ages and abilities. Our programs range from Rise Up for student athletes 9 and older to Pinnacle and team training sessions for more advanced athletes with a specific far-reaching goal. Or sign up for Core and get a customized workout plan designed for whatever intensity or ability level you want to achieve. From Pinnacle to Core, the Rikus Center has a program to help you achieve your goals. So it's simple. If you've got goals, come to the Rikus Center.
It's a new season at Stevens Creek Toyota, and we're proud to present this year's all-star lineup. Like home run deals on Camry, the original Swagger Wagon Sienna, and our #1 player, better than par, Prius. Plus experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. They're all here, your hometown champs, only at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose. Visit us online at StevensCreekToyota.com.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with the title game in the Mission Valley League. Both teams came into this week with just one league loss, but Newark Memorial lost to Logan earlier in the week, which set up Friday's game for the league title, with Moreau Catholic holding a slim 1-game lead over Newark Memorial.
Yeah, and it's a rematch of a game played last month. Newark won that one on their home court. This time Moreau was looking to win it all at home Friday night. It's our NCS Togo's Monster Game, and our Taylor Lambert was there.
Welcome to Moreau Catholic High School this evening. It is a huge one as Newark Memorial is in town. Whoever wins this game wins league. For Newark Memorial, just consistency all over the court, but mostly behind the bench. Craig Ashmore is head coach, and they've been doing it for years. Moreau Catholic, meanwhile, they have tons of talent all throughout their starting five, but it really comes down to Oscar Freyer and Amari Milstead. Two really good players. You'll see them playing in college at some point. It is a huge game this evening, so we made it the Monster Game! Okay, so after I nearly blow out my eardrum right there, we go on to the game. Oscar Freyer starting up for Moreau, going for the jam, but will make do with the three-point play. Then Dakari Brown just gets the floater over Freyer. Tight game in the early going. Now we take a look at some defensive effort. Terrell Brown is a guard down low with the big boys, and he makes it look easy with that block. Dakari now on the dribble, dishes to Matt McKinney, and he nails the three. 24-23 Moreau Mariners at this point. Up to Damari Milstead. Damari put some muscle on this year, and it's serving him well. I'm sure Damari liked that mention of his muscle. What up, Damari? Then after the half, Oscar Freyer gets his dunk on. Freyer announced after the game that he'll be attending Grand Canyon College next year. Way to go, Oscar, but Newark is keeping it close. Lavelle Shackelford to Mosaic Boyd for three. The Mariners Terrell Brown had himself a game. Nice lay-in here. He would finish with 16 points on the evening. Newark battling, though. The Mariners come out hot. McKinney to Shackelford on the break near the end of the third quarter, but in the fourth, MC got hot. Off the deflection, Brandon Lawrence will end up with the ball. Somehow it goes in, and the Mariners are up 8. Freyer over to Damari Milstead, and he hits for three. Must be the extra reps in the weight room. 60-46 Moreau at this point, and the home squad would add on. Molded up to Freyer, and Oscar lays it in. Kind of a bit of a letdown, but still counts as 2, so that's good. Moreau would be up 20 at this point, but Newark still trying to stay in it. Kevin Carryman to Boyd, and Maze is still looking good in this senior season, but Moreau was no joke on this evening. Milstead up to Terrell Brown, and he'll end the night with an exclamation point. 75-58 as we catch up with Brown and his mom after the game.
We just pushed the ball down the floor and pushed in transition. That's what we did. So that's how we won the game. It's all love from moms, She taught me well, and I love you.
In Hayward with the Togo's Monster Game, I'm Taylor Lambert, Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Senior Alexa Harris getting ready for her final regular season game against Los Gatos. Started the first, the Wildcats' Carly Paliso finds Lauren Lacey behind the arc for the 3-ball, tying the game up at 6. But back comes the Vikings' Carly Leong over to Coco Lovely. Lovely dribbles into the paint for the lay-in and the 2-point lead. But back comes LG. Sarah Nelson down low to Emily Jarnigan for the easy bucket, and it's 9-all. Second quarter, Pally trailing by 3. Maya Lothi takes it to the hoop, cutting the deficit to just 1. However, Carly Paliso came to play. She was assisting and scoring for LG. Check out this long 3 here, 19-16 Wildcats. Paliso getting everyone involved. She passes to Lauren Lacey, and you can count all 3 of those, increasing the lead to 8. And just seconds left in the second, it's Carly Paliso on D. She comes up with a steal and the perfect pass to Elena Brady for the basket at the buzzer, 31-16. Third quarter, Pally would get on a small run. Lothi to Skylar Burris to pull within 6. But just too much Wildcats in this one. Paliso over to Sarah Nelson, and Nelson finds Lacey for another 2. And Los Gatos gets a victory, 43-36. The Wildcats finish 10-1 in league and are the De Anza Division champions. Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Taylor Lambert joins us now with the story of 2 Wilcox basketball players missing this season so they can help their ailing mom.
Robert, Wilcox High School sophomores Deshaun and Franchon Butler stand out on the court. But this season, the twins are taking a break from basketball to focus on their mother, Shantae Butler.
Franchon and Deshaun Butler can play ball. They're 6'4" twins. Franchon handles the rock and Deshaun is the shooter, but this season, although the Butlers still try to attend games when they can, neither of the twins are on the court for the Wilcox High School Chargers. They're at home, caring for their mother, Shantae, who doctors diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer.
She told us, and I was staring out into the space when she told us because I was just in shock because I didn't know something like that can happen to her, so just shocked.
When you hear that cancer word, everything in your world just stops. And I felt like everything just stopped and went away.
Because at first I didn't really believe it because it just came out of nowhere. So I was like, did they make a mistake? Or, I thought it was something else. I didn't think it was going to be cancer.
Shantae is a single mother who raised the boys by herself. So now the boys decided to return the favor and care for their mother, putting their hoop dreams on hold and taking the season off to attend to Shantae.
It's like there's no question, you have to do it because family comes first before everything, and we're happy with the decision we made.
I tried to tell them that wouldn't be necessary. They didn't need to do that. That they needed to just stay on the team and play. But they insisted.
It was a hard decision for me and Deshaun to leave the team, but it was the right one, we think. Taking care of her it's fun at the same time because we get to spend more time with her. And, it's hard at sometimes because, she can get sick anytime, so.
It's the right decision. Like Deshaun says, the family comes first.
a decision Wilcox varsity coach Robert Toloi supports wholeheartedly, keeping the Butler family close to the team, knowing that one day Franchon and Deshaun will suit up for the Chargers.
And they're very athletic, you know, on the court. You watch them play, and they're having fun. They're giddy about it. I mean, I remember the first day when they came to play open gym with us, and they were just steal dunks, and they're having fun.
The boys are constantly just at her side, no matter what. So it wasn't a matter of choice for them. It was their hearts calling them. So that's why they did it.
And that's how the Butler family is, positive, always smiling, even in the tough times. And Wilcox High is surrounding the Butlers with support as well, with a GoFundMe page up and running to help pay for medical expenses and a helping hand whenever needed.
This has been very helpful, like amazing, like people just doing it just because, you know, they want to, not just because they have to, it's they want to. So, you know, we're very thankful for that. Without the support, we wouldn't be, you know, still in this position.
With the support of Wilcox High School behind them, these two basketball stars are now stars in their mother's life. The Butler family. They take care of each other. Now, Franchon and Deshaun Butler are great young men. Butler family obviously trying to stay as positive as they can in this very tough situation. And if you want to lend a helping hand to the Butler family, please go to their GoFundMe page at GoFundMe.com. Search Shante Butler, that's SHANTEE Butler. Donate a couple of dollars. Every little bit adds up. They need the help. Just go there, go do it.
All right, very good. Thanks, Taylor.
All right, One Hit Away brings us great advice and information on concussion treatment and prevention each week.
Here's Darren Sidibaka with this week's tip.
Take the symptoms of a concussion seriously. Don't challenge it. It's not worth it. Here are some of those symptoms: dizziness, nausea, light and sound sensitivity, irritability, sadness, confusion, attention and memory, disruptive sleep, lack of appetite or loss of energy. Those of you who are close to those athletes will see these signs sooner than anyone. If you see them, have them sit down. There is no wrong decision to do the right thing for a brain. One hit away, understand your brain can change your game.
Coming up, the first place game in the West Alameda Foothill League as San Leandro meets with Bishop O'Dowd.
Right now, here is our Chevron Top 10 girls basketball poll.
Little Kickers is a great soccer program for your child. With coaches trained in child development theory, Little Kickers classes are tailored to meet the specific child's age and ability. This creative approach to coaching will have a positive impact on your child far beyond the soccer field. These fun, high-energy classes at the Silver Creek Sportsplex lead to children with strong physical skills who are well-balanced and confident. Classes are available now for ages 18 months to 9 years. Sign up for Little Kickers at the Silver Creek Sportsplex today.
Guys, I got the jerseys. El Nino. Aquí. Spray Dan. Oh, yeah. Don Ovan.
Think that's me?
You guy. It's $40. Can you cover that?
I'll send it to you right now. Done.
Okay, got it. So hat-trick Rick, he's the best player on our team. You get the ball, you give it to him.
Great. Rick.
On your phone, online, on the go, Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
All right, Don, you're on. Nope, just kidding.
We're Hyphy Gucci, man. This is Six Man. And you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Flex, where the Bishop O'Dowd Dragons hold a one-game lead over second-place San Leandro coming into the week.
The Pirates looking to down the Dragons and move into a first-place tie on the final night of the regular season on senior night at San Leandro Friday night.
Senior night at San Leandro as the Pirates celebrate all of their seniors in the last home game against Bishop O'Dowd. First quarter belonged to A.J. Brown, getting the pass and taking the jumper from the right wing and hitting nothing but net for 2 of his 12 points in the quarter. Raymond Hawkins comes back with his first shot, a little too strong, but gets his own rebound and slams it home with the foul and opportunity for 3 points. The long ball would get going as Elijah Hardy dishes to a wide-open Nassim Gaskin, who pulls up and hits nothing but net for the Dragons. Looking for the answer, Esteban Lovato takes a pass and finds some room at the top of the key before hitting a triple of his own for the Pirates. Dragons looking to penetrate the key, but the ball is stripped away and kicked down court to Coleman. Kelly on the breakaway. He takes a few steps and finishes off with a huge one-handed rip to open a Pirate lead. But Bishop O'Dowd would come back just 30 seconds left in the game. Gaskin has a good look at the tie, and he knocks it down, and we're headed into overtime tied at 65. The Pirates look to start fast. Alvin Marshall pushing it up to Brandon Harris for the easy lay-in, and San Leandro would dominate the extra period, winning at home to finish in a tie for first place in league with Bishop O'Dowd at 4-2.
Out to James Logan for NCS Soccer. Number 7 Foothill travels 10th seeded James Logan as the Colts won their league championship. And early on its Foothills, Kira Baroja sending it in. Logan's keeper Sonia Nichols is plowed over, still 0-0. Going the other way now, it's the Colts' Corette Patar trying to get a foot on it, but Brianna Schreiber knocks it away for Foothill. Then Tabitha Nanog will pop it up in front of goal, but Schreiber blocks it once again. Second half now, still no score as Denise Ramirez sends the long ball well placed, but Brianna once again comes up clutch for the Falcons. The Colts just wouldn't stop the assault. 7 minutes left in regulation. Ramirez with the cross to Henna Mohabat, but it's Schreiber once again with the save, so this one would go to extra time, golden goal format, and 5 minutes into the bonus soccer game, Tammy Wong gets it to Ariana Nino, and from over 20 out she lets it fly top right corner, and that's your round 1 matchup. Kwong to Nino, and just like that, Foothill comes out with a win. 1-0 is your final.
Senior day at Menlo Atherton as Molly Briggs and her parents are among the seniors honored. First half, the Bears from MA on the attack. Katie Gwennon with the cross to Talia missing. Her shot is kicked away by the Woodside defense. We stay scoreless. Later first half, Sarah McLeod knocks it ahead to Katie Gwennon just onside, and Katie muscles past the defender and beats the keeper to give the Bears a 1-0 lead. Woodside looking for the equalizer on the corner kick. It's headed by Jillian Aguilera to Isabella Bascara, but her head shot is just over the crossbar. Second half now, still 1-0 MA. Woodside with a nice shot on net, but a terrific save by Brianna Sandoval. MA now on the attack as Juliana Rodriguez sends it ahead to Jojo Cotto, who sends it perfectly to a streaking Talia missing, one-on-one with the keeper, and Talia gets the second goal, 2-0 MA. Desperation time for Woodside as the Arizona-bound Aguilera fires a shot on net, but it's tipped wide by Sandoval, and MA earns second place in league, handing first place Woodside its only loss of the league season.
Service by Medallion honors teamwork and teammates who partner together to make great plays. This week's play comes from Jenna Noirfar and Anissa Douglas from Evergreen Valley. Jenna comes up with a big-time steal and assist to Anissa Douglas for the bucket and one to win the game with just a minute left to play.
Great teamwork there, just as Service by Medallion partners with its customers to provide great janitorial and facility support services for Silicon Valley's best companies. Coming up, the game of the week, it's the private school final game.
And later, Evergreen Valley meets Pioneer as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
Hi, my name's Tony Clifford, Chief Operating Officer at First National Bank of Northern California and former San Ignatius Wildcat.
Our bank is owned and operated locally by people who treat our customers like family. You can trust us to give your family or business the best banking services from a bank that's been around for over 50 years. And now we're in Sunnyvale at 425 South Matilda.
Try something old as something new at First National Bank of Northern California.
When an athlete is injured, you need the right help right away. StatMed Urgent Care has only experienced medical specialists on duty 7 days a week. With no appointment needed, on-site x-ray labs, and private exam rooms, you'll receive the best possible care right away. For immediate medical issues to routine care, StatMed has 2 locations in downtown Lafayette and in the Pleasant Hill Concord area near the Sun Valley Mall. StatMed Urgent Care, the right care right now.
I ran track in high school and in college. Competitive running builds the will to try and try again. It's not so much about winning or losing, it's about consistently showing up to do your best.
This is essential in my job as an officer with the San Jose Police Department.
And it drives me to be my best for the residents of San Jose.
Visit our website at joinsjpdblue.com to find out more about a career with the San Jose Police Department. Be the force for greatness.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in the Bay Area. Stevens Creek Toyota, it's where the deals are. By Mere Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care for athletes of all ages. By First National Bank of Northern California, delivering quality products and services to businesses and individuals while enhancing the economic environment of our communities. By the San Jose Police Department. Visit our website at joinsjpdblue.com to find out more about a career with the San Jose Police Department. And by Catering by 5, outstanding meals for your next party wherever it is. Catering by 5, High Five Pizza, and High Five at the Plex.
To the Private School Athletic League, where the Small School League played its tournament this week. Both final games played on Thursday night, with Alma Heights dominating the regular season with a perfect 12-0 record.
The question, could the Eagles keep their run going in the tournament title game? It's the game of the week. Our Jack Washer was there.
Big crowd on hand for this edition of the PSAL Championship. First quarter, Wolves get cooking early. Noah Marcus hits Jordan Kimmel on the right wing. Trifecta is good, and so is the salute that follows. Then it's Lucas Soto into the lane, dishes to Spencer Panis. Panis goes down the lane and feeds Carlos Santo for the easy 2, and the game was tied early on. Then great passing here from the Wolves. Marcus to Sam Weinstein for the easy deuce, but even better passing by the Eagles here. Hugo Myron into the teeth of the defense, then finds Ma'alona all alone for the easy lay-in. Second quarter, Spencer Panis going down the lane, then kicks it out to Soto, who connects from distance, and he wouldn't be done. Next possession, two-man game between Soto and Panis again. Same shot, same result, and the Eagles were up by 8. Second half, Soto goes to Kareem Herarte in the corner, who goes right back to Soto. Have a night, son. Yes, he would. Now remember, he's only a sophomore. He's got 2 more years. Then it's Paris leading the break for the Eagles into the defense. Nice bounce pass to Herarte, who hits a shot while tumbling to the ground. Then at the end of the third, Soto goes down the lane, bucket and the foul. Eagles holding a comfortable lead at the end of 3 quarters, but the Wolves wouldn't go down without a fight. Ben Michelson pulls up from distance. It's good. The lead was cut to 2 after that. After an exchange of free throws, Wolves down 2 with .1 to go, but the Eagles box out and preserve the victory, claiming their 4th consecutive PSAL title. Mark Bermudez continues to get it done for the Eagles, and we caught up with the victorious Eagles after the game. What a game. Here they are, the 2016 PSAL champs, the Alma Heights Christian Eagles! We're here with sophomore Lucas Soto. Lucas, only a sophomore, but you really seem to take control of the offense all night. Never seem to lose your poise. Talk about controlling the offense all night and how that was able to help the rest of the team.
Well, I just got to thank Hugo because he always reminds me to take control of the game. And, I always pray to God to give me the confidence to run this team. And, with Javid gone, I had big shoes to fill, but I always put the hard work in. And I guess it turned out great.
And if he's going to thank Hugo, we might as well talk to him. Hugo Myron in the middle. Hugo, other than 2016 PSAL champs, how would you define this team?
We like to have fun, but when it comes down to it, we know how to get the job done, I guess, and 4 in a row shows it, so yeah.
4 in a row, very something to be proud of. Eric Malalona over here. Eric, talk about your coach and how he's been able to motivate you guys, 4 straight for you guys, and obviously he's a big reason why you guys are champs once again.
Well, his motto is all hard work brings a profit, so he's constantly putting that in, and during practices, during games, always putting that hard work, finishing strong.
Awesome.
Yeah, and got 4 in a row.
There you go, the 2016 PSAL champs. I think they have a little something for the camera.
To the girls' side, where Newark Memorial and James Logan duked it out for first place in the Mission Valley League. First half, Kim Masulit passes inside to Ndaya Williams. Williams goes hard to the rack and gets the and one. Still in the first here, a Banford down court for Newark. Great feed to teammate Kylie Chan for 2, and the Cougs are up 17-14. The Colts use the long ball to their advantage. Caitlin Tamondong finds Catherine De Leon open on the right wing. She splashes it home. Colts up 2 at the half. Second half off the miss. Banford zips it ahead to Maricela Matos ahead of the defense. Strong finish with the left hand, and the Cougs are up a deuce. And Haley Nelson for Newark goes hard to the paint, puts the defender on skates, and then finishes for 2. Nicely done there. The Colts using the long ball again. Ava Augustine finds Masulit curling off a screen. Corner 3, good. Colts open up an 8-point lead. Fourth quarter now. Banford passes across the lane where she finds Nelson for the hoop and the harm. Nelson finishing with 18 points. but James Logan too much to handle in the fourth. Massulet leading the break, then finds De Leon all alone in the corner. One of several triples for James Logan as they go on to win at 69-60, taking over first place in the Mission Valley League.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award each week. This award honors student athletes who volunteer in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer goes to Samantha Bernstein, a senior basketball player at Mission San Jose High. Samantha helps coach youth basketball, volunteers on campus, and helped raise money for Colorado flood relief. But closest to her heart was the fundraising she did with teammates after cancer claimed the life of the son of a Mission San Jose coach.
Last March, my JV coach's son passed away from stage 4 metastatic lung cancer, and that kind of shook up our whole basketball community. I think his passing kind of got us all to come together and wanting to do something good for our community.
Coming up, Evergreen and Pioneer for first place in the Santa Teresa division.
And we go bowling with Marissa and two of the best high school rollers in the Bay next.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in the Bay Area. Stevens Creek Toyota, it's where the deals are. By Mere Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care for athletes of all ages. By First National Bank of Northern California, delivering quality products and services to businesses and individuals while enhancing the economic environment of our communities.
The Evergreen Valley Cougars have dominated the Santa Teresa division this season and had a chance to wrap up the league title this week. Sukraj Bains leading the Cougs, averaging 19 points a game.
Yeah, he's a good one, but the Cougs would have to get past a surging Pioneer team, winners of 5 of their last 6 games. The Mustangs trying to keep the Cougars from clinching a league title this week.
The Pioneer Mustang cheerleaders fired up for the boys' basketball game against Evergreen Valley. The Mustangs with a strong start. Here's Kent Stepan with a long jump shot for 3. Giving it right back is Viraj Kadaki faking the 3. He sends it under to Sukraj Bains, who tosses up the layup for Evergreen Valley. Matt Beatty gets the ball on the outside, working his way in. He leaps up for the score, and the Mustangs lead 21-10 in the second quarter against the first place Evergreen Valley Cougars. Behind the back dribble from Raik Rahman to fake out the defender. He bounces it in the key. Another quick pass to Gurteg Singh, who brings it to the rim. Again on the outside, Beatty shooting. This time he puts up another 3 for Pioneer. The Mustangs running away with the lead. Here's Louis Kaloum with a fadeaway. They're up 41-19 in the third. Louis, pretty good football player too. Fighting back, Rahman rockets the ball down to Bains, using his size to snag it and get it in the basket. Bains towering over the defense, finds another 2 points for the Cougars here, and Evergreen Valley coming back, but it's not going to be enough. Stepan closing the game out with another 3 as the Mustangs pull off a huge upset. 56-43, Pioneer wins it as the Mustangs get ready for the playoffs.
Mountain View Academy students cheering on their Mustangs in the Peace All Championship. First quarter, Emily Latu for Alma Heights gets into the lane, then hits the tough shot over the defender to give the Eagles the early lead. But it would be all Mustangs from there. Jade Broussard establishing low post position. That would lead to an easy deuce for her. Then it's Abby Magdalena going over to Olivia Campbell. Campbell makes some nice moves to get in the lane and hit for 2. Second quarter now, Magdaleno takes the feed from Broussard and dials one in from long distance as the Eagles went up by 6. And then it's Magdaleno to Mata. Watch this shot get a nice friendly shooter's roll. Mustangs took a 7-point lead into the locker room. Second half, more of the same. Magdalena into the lane, tough baseline floater goes. She finished with 18 points on the night. And back to disrupting goes Magdalena. She hits free to Camacho on the left wing, trifecta good as the Mustangs really opened up the floodgates. Fourth quarter, Broussard helping put the icing on the cake here with a nice turnaround. She finished with a game-high 20 points, guiding the Mustangs to a 53-55 victory, and of course, a Peace All Championship.
Each week we take you inside Cal High Sports with athletes who are outstanding for a variety of reasons.
Robert, this week we head to Dublin Bowl to meet a pair of top bowlers who are seeing great success, but with different styles. Bowling has a rich and long history dating back to 3200 BC. But for Anthony Silva and Noah Tom, the sport of bowling is something the two teens just started playing within the last 4 years.
Well, I used to play basketball when I was little, and my whole family kind of bowled in leagues, and I always went to their leagues at night, and then I kind of just started to get into it.
I started when I was around 12, and and I've been bowling ever since then. And I started at a 140 average, and I made my way up to 225.
Like every sport, everyone develops a technique to help them succeed. Same goes for Anthony and Noah, both highly regarded bowlers, winning in very different ways.
I am a one-hander, right-handed. I don't have the highest rev rate out of them all, but I am very accurate and I score higher than most.
I actually am kind of unique. I bowl with two hands when people usually bowl with one. And I don't know, that just kind of came upon me because I never threw it good one-handed, so two-handed just really came to me.
Noah's lists of accomplishments as a U15 bowler include first place in New York at the Youth Open, second at the Pepsi State Championships, a silver at the Division YBT title, and not to mention being a two-time NorCal All-Star. Anthony, also a NorCal All-Star and three-time qualifier for the Junior Gold Tournament, is the youngest bowler to have a 300 game, coming here at Earl Anthony's Dublin Bowl when he was just 13, one of 300 games in his career.
It's actually really huge. People sometimes don't get a 300 in their whole life, and I've had 3, and I'm the youngest here to bowl, so it was really cool.
They're both scratch bowlers, and what that means is whatever they bowl is what they bowl. They don't have a handicap in with it. So the reason I picked both of them, high achievers, they're out in the world at different bowling centers, bowling different types of tournaments, but they always bowl the scratch tournaments.
Despite all of these lofty accomplishments, Robert and I thought we would put our bowling skills on display and challenge Anthony and Noah to a game. And as you can see, it was Noah and Anthony finishing on top, handing Robert and I a loss and proving why they want to take their bowling skills to the next level.
I would love to bowl in college, and I would love to bowl professionally. Personally, I've seen myself get better with my spares, more accurate, and I've been winning a lot more, definitely.
It's actually really cool because before I really only been out of the state once, and I really didn't count it because it's Reno. But ever since I've been to Chicago with my dad, I've been to Buffalo, and this year I'm going to Indiana, so it's really cool.
While Noah and Anthony continue to fill up the stat sheet with accomplishments, win or lose, both teams just love the sport of bowling. Both Anthony and Noah very talented and made Robert and I look sort of like beginner bowlers.
Made one of us look like beginners. The other one did just fine.
So rude. So rude. Yeah, no, bowling is not my sport.
What'd you get, like 60-something?
Yeah, 64, I think
64,
it was.
that's very good.
Let's change the subject. How about that?
Let's go to Synergy.
Yeah, Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week, Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field.
This week doing the dirty work is Armando Huerta from Andrew Hill. Armando getting up for the big time block and making his presence felt. Armando Huerta doing the dirty work, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. You can find all of the elements to our show on our YouTube site. There's a tab on the site on our Cal High Sports Bay Area website. Be sure to subscribe while you're there to get updates on new videos.
And you can buy DVD copies of every game you see on the show tonight. Just go to our CalHighSportsBayArea.com website and order your game right there. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Cal High Sports BA is our handle. We now have more than 11,000 followers. Coming up, the Togo CCS Monster Game as Prospect meets Gunderson.
And later, Clayton Valley takes on College Park as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
Club Sport at the Silver Creek Sportsplex is fitness for the entire family. Mom can feel secure in one of 120 individual fitness classes while the children play in the Child Care Center or learn to swim in the Club Sport pool. Dad gets a great workout in the state-of-the-art cardio and weight training area. Classes range from Zumba to aquatics and everything in between. No matter what your fitness goals are, Club Sport welcomes everyone. Club Sport San Jose has something for the entire family. Devcon Construction is #1 in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley because of trust. 95% of our business comes from repeat customers. They know the customer is our top priority. That's why Devcon was the choice for the 49ers' new stadium and for the new Earthquake Stadium. Devcon was also chosen when outstanding schools like Bellarmine, St. Francis, St. Ignatius, and Mitty wanted the very best, on time and on budget. Top Bay Area companies know Devcon is the best choice whether it's new construction or renovation. Devcon Construction, helping to build the best in Silicon Valley.
I definitely got a lot faster. A couple days after I did my first class, I improved my 60 time at a showcase by 0.3 seconds, which is outstanding. Well, definitely working on the form component. I usually run upright where you're supposed to have your chest at a 45-degree angle. We worked on that and worked on it until I could actually feel myself when I did something wrong. But definitely that improved 60 time helped, and a lot of coaches came up to me and talked to me after that. It doesn't matter whether you're the biggest guy or the smallest guy in the gym. You're always treated the same, and it's just a great place to be.
I'm Dr. Matthew Pecci from Mere Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline at Clayton Valley High Football, and you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Sportsplex with action in the Mount Hamilton division. It's the craziest division in the Bay Area this season, with 3 teams beating up on each other and a couple others scoring big upsets. Now one game decides it all. Gunderson in first place with a 1-game lead over Prospect and Piedmont Hills to start the week, but the Grizzlies would have to play both those teams to finish the season.
So that officially will end the log jam.
Yeah, the log jam.
Thank goodness.
Thank
First up, Prospect. The Panthers could move into a first-place tie with a win. It's our Togo CCS Monster game. Our Jack Washer was there.
So quite a turnaround for this Gunderson Grizzlies basketball program. This is a program that had 13 players walk out on as coach 4 years ago, but these players from the current team have bought in. It's a special group. They are a mere 2 wins away from their first division title since the 1990s, and they're playing a Prospect team that lost to Gunderson a couple weeks ago, and they're looking to climb up to get that league title. The games are getting incredibly bigger, and the Monster games, no coincidence, are getting much bigger itself. It's Gunderson and Prospect, the league title on the line.
Look who it is, former Gunderson football star and current Green Bay Packer James Jones teaching his son the element of the slam dunk. To the game, Prospect came out firing. Lucas Swidler whips it cross court to Howard Wong from the left wing. Trifecta is good. Then here comes Blake Uehara sprinting through the Grizzly defense. Then with a nice no-look pass to Swidler for the easy 2. Gunderson showing they can move the ball as well. Jake Nowick to Murad Abra to Christian Fush, who flushes it home. So nice. End of the quarter, Wong dribbles just inside the half-court line and lets it fly, and it's good. Prospect up 19-12 after the first quarter. Second quarter, my favorite play, the backdoor cut. Nemanja Rajic feeds Michael Stewart for 2. I would show it again, but we are on a time crunch. Then Wong gets it on the right, dribbles in, and if no one picks you up, you shoot the ball. It's an easy concept. Howard gets it. Prospect led by 6 at the half. Second half, Wong on the break does a sort of jump shot pass combo, lands in the hands of Stewart, and he lays it in. Had me fooled on that one. Then Swidler finds Uehara in the corner for 3, and the Panthers opened up a double-digit lead. But here comes Gunderson. Nick Enriquez to Nowak for the corner 3. Then Abra goes for 3, misses it, but follows his shot and is rewarded with 3 the hard way. Lead down to 1 after that, but Prospect hit 6 clutch free throws down the stretch. Panthers win 68-61. We talked with Wong afterwards about his range and the urgency of this team.
The funny thing is, today in shoot-around before our game, we were fooling around and shooting some shots near half court, and I just happened to be making them, so I guess it translated to the game. After losing 3 out of 4 games around the turnaround of our league, we decided that every game was a must-win game from then on, and we just had to come into every game with the mindset that we had to win.
In San Jose with the Togo's Monster game, I'm Jack Washer, Cal High Sports, Bay Area.
These girls are excited to be on TV and ready to watch Heritage take on Pittsburgh at home. Early in the game, Heritage sets the tone. With Sunmi De Silva's triple, the Patriots would go on a 12-2 run to end the first. But the Pirates wouldn't go down without a fight off a rebound. The Pirates play it out to Adora Buggs, and Buggs drives down the court and lays it in for 2 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And that basket would spark the Pirates to close the gap and end the second 21-17. Later in the third, Buggs stays hot and hits a triple to take a 2-point lead over Heritage as the Pirates take the lead. But in the fourth, the Patriots finished what they started and take control of the game. Delaney Sparling with the lay-in there, and Heritage retakes the lead a minute into the fourth, 42-40. The Patriots still not done. Sparling plays it out to De Silva, and De Silva hits the longest three of the night to extend the lead by 6 late in the fourth. A few possessions later, the Patriots go inside. It's Michaela Wagenke, and Wagenke gets the bucket and one. In the end, Heritage defeats Pittsburgh 62-51. The girls from Heritage are your Bay Valley League champions, with Sparling and Sweeney leading the way.
The soccer girls from Mitty are having an outstanding season and getting ready for the playoffs.
Yes, the girls meeting with our Jack Washer at the Rica Center to talk about it this week.
We're at the Rica Center here on Edison Way in Menlo Park. The Rica Center, where goals are achieved.
And here we are at the Rica Center with the Mitty girls soccer team. Let's get to know them a little bit better. We're here with one of the co-captains, Maya Hoyer, senior goalkeeper, and right next to you is your counterpart, Jess Lima, and you two are dominating the West Catholic League in goals against, pretty much any sort of goalie statistic. How's the competition at practice?
Well, we're definitely really close, so we'll tell each other whenever we make a mistake to just improve on that, and we take that to heart, and then we just improve off of that.
Awesome. In the middle here, where is she? Carly Jones. And Carly, big time for Carly right now, just returned from an ACL injury, very exciting. What was that first game like for you, coming back from the ACL injury and finally stepping on that field?
Well, it was a lot, honestly. Like, I haven't played in a while, but like knowing that I have my girls behind me and like all the support that I have, like it was a lot easier coming back, so it was good.
Over here, Juliana Kalia. Juliana, last year CCS champions, and this year people know that you guys are the team to beat. What is it like having the target on your back, and how do you guys take that and move forward each and every day?
I don't think we really looked back too much on our accomplishments last year. I think we really just focused on this year and our goals as a team and leaving our own mark. So, yeah.
And finally, over here, Sophia Mendoza. Sophia, a sophomore. Talk about your coach, JT. I know he rattles your guys' cages each and every day. He's right there, so be nice. But what, outside of the X's and O's, what does he bring to this program?
He kind of just pushes us to our limits, and he understands like what kind of coaching we need. Like at the beginning of the season, we had a rough start to the season. We lost our first league game, and after that, he kind of sat down with us and he said, this is what we're going to do from now on, and we totally changed our game. And we've won almost every game since. So.
Well, there they are, the Mitty girls soccer team poised for another CCS title run. Ladies, take us out.
Coming up, College Park and Clayton Valley playing in the Diablo Valley League.
But first, here is our Chevron Top 10 Boys Basketball Poll.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. By Lexus of Stevens Creek. Lexus of Stevens Creek is once again sponsoring the Volunteer Scholarship Award. 5 scholarships worth a total of $10,000 will be handed out at the annual Cal High Sports Banquet. By Tony and Alba's Pizza and Pasta. Come check out our sports event packages. And by the Rica Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
The Concord Minutemen have locked up the league title in the Diablo Valley League, with both Clayton Valley and College Park battling for second place.
Those two teams meeting this week with second place and playoff positioning on the line. Contra Costa County Sports is brought to you by StatMed Urgent Care. The right care, right now. Senior night for College Park, only 2 seniors on the Young Falcon team for Coach Troy Falk. On to the action, and Clayton Valley's Tyler Duncan gets it to Matt Osterkamp. And the highlights are off. College Park now off the miss. Will Colt staying aggressive, fights for the ball and makes it 15-all. Then to the end of the first quarter, it's freshman Zoin Poulin. We told you the Falcon team is young. He hits a 3 at the buzzer. Now on to the second quarter, and we check in with Garrett Pasco, driving hard at the lane and puts in 2 of his own. Then to open up the second half, it's more the same for Pasco. The sophomore driving with reckless abandon, 5-point lead for Clayton Valley. But the Falcons wouldn't stay down for long. Michael Curtin kicks it out to sophomore Andre Sunga, who cans it. And then back to the freshman. Zoin Poulin step back, pull up 3-pointer will connect, but it's 60-56 Clayton. and the Ugly Eagles would keep the momentum. Nick Becker inside with a nice-looking basket, but College Park would make their charge. Zoin on the dribble passes to Andre, and Andre will give the Falcons a 1-point lead with 2 minutes left. Then just a bit later, John Fornbacher gets it once again to Andre Sunga. Dre takes it inside where Little Men don't belong, but it makes no difference to Andre. Falcons hold on 78-71 as CP stays one game behind Concord for the league lead.
The St. Francis Lancers getting ready to take on Bellarmine with the league title, going to the winner. Early on, the Lancers attacking. Luke Newquist up the left wing, some fancy footwork, and Luke fires, but the force would not be with him as bellkeeper Andrew Song is there for the save, and Marty Formico sends it away. Still no score early second half, and the Bells get several good chances. Kobe Carr on the corner. Tyler Morales heads it towards the net. There for the Bells is Patrick Burke out to Dylan Karuba, but his shot is over the net. Still early second, and Carr does a nice job sending it out to Connor Brady. To Karuba, his shot is saved by the Lancer keeper Josh Foas. The rebound goes to Brady, and his shot is high, but the frustration for the Bells ends here. Corner kick by Brady, beautifully placed to the head of Jared Mattioni, and the Bells break through to take a 1-0 lead on Mattioni's header. St. Francis with a great chance late. Matthew Keith sends it into the box. It's punched out by Song, but there's a scramble in the box. Brendan Campbell sends a rocket on net. It's deflected by Song just enough to send it off the crossbar, and Bellarmine hangs on to win it 1-0 to earn the West Catholic League title.
Senior Ayanna Williams getting honored on senior night. I think her mom might just be the principal at Piedmont Hills. First quarter, it's Desiree Velasco dribbling around the perimeter before going down low to Williams to get things going for the Pirates early. And then it's Williams making her presence felt down low. Rebound and pass to Katesi Matsuhima. Matsuhima going long to Velasco for the lay-in, and it's 23-16 Piedmont Hills. Back comes the Raiders. Alexis Flores passes to Elite Les for 2, and we are knotted up at 27 all. Both teams battling off the miss. Williams turns lemon into lemonade with the second chance bucket, 30-29 Pirates. And then to end the quarter, it's Katie Yamashita on the assist to Kiani Floyd from behind the arc, and we're all tied up at 35. To the third, Silver Creek coming out with momentum. Leilani Agmam finds Sarah Scott for the bucket, 41-28 Raiders. 2:15 left in the third. Emily So dials up a 3 and hits, increasing the Silver Creek lead to 8. Start of the fourth, the Raiders connecting on all cylinders. Madison Hotchkiss with the bucket and foul, 54-45 visitors. The Raiders weren't going to let up. Flores gets the floater to go, and Silver Creek goes undefeated in the Mount Hamilton division at 13-0 and are your sole division champs with a 67-53 victory. DGDG.com is with us every week featuring a play that made everyone happy. This week's Be Happy play goes to the Foothill Falcons. In the first round of NCS, Ariana Nino gets the golden goal to win the game, and her players are so proud of her. Hugs all around for Ariana in this week's Be Happy play. Go to DGDG.com to see how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the play of the week. Here's one of the contenders. We'll announce the winner next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Jamie, and today's sports training tip of the week is partner eccentric hamstring. So first partner is going to be holding down the other partner's ankles while you're on a 6-inch box. And the partner on the box is going to keep his abs tight and bending from the knee, going all the way down, working his hamstrings and his glutes, pushing himself back up, resetting, and going all the way back down again.
The winner of the play of the week will receive an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet May 23rd at Levi's Stadium, thanks to the 49ers.
Here it is, the play of the week.
Play of the week.
We start with Sumni De Silva from Heritage. She launches a Steph Curry-like 3 from way behind the arc. Haley Nelson from Newark putting the defender on skates before finishing for 2. All right, Haley, I see you. Brianna Schreiber stepping up for her squad big time. A ton of saves, one of the many good ones right here. Austin Fadal from Monte Vista doing a nice job with this acrobatic layup. Only a junior, he will be back next year. Same game, but this time it's the Spartans' Amika Udini on the assist to Nikhil Peters for the dunk. And who doesn't like some more dunks? Christian Funch from Gunderson with a one-handed slam-a-jamma. Zoin Poulin from College Park making this look far too easy. He hits from way downtown to beat the buzzer at the end of the first. Some nice swag walking to the bench. But the play of the week goes to Andrew Song from Bellarmine. He gets the big-time save to preserve the Bells' lead and win the West Catholic League title. Andrew Song, you're coming to the banquet.
That's the play of the week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Marissa Lovis. Join us next week when we spend a day in the life of one of the very best hoopsters in the Bay Area, Oscar Freyer. We'll see you then.